Okay. You should have a blank piece of paper. I'm going to draw. Has everybody done this part? You're using an oil pastel. It doesn't matter what color.
It's hard to draw a perfect circle.
You don't need a perfect circle. Okay, pay attention. The next part's kind of tricky. It's kind of like making the shape of a question mark. You can switch colors. Are you keeping up?
No, I'm trying to.
You might have to peel some of the paper off. Pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. No. Going to make a line down the middle. Well, right now I just want to make sure you have enough sections in the feathers. But yes, feel free. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. I'm going to divide each of those in half. Oh, I forgot something. What is this called? The wattle. No waddle. Now, yes. So it can see better. You can do not color it all the way in because you're going to add paint. As long as it's an abstract design. Okay, so now this is the part where I need you to pay attention so I can talk about the watercolors. This is a brand new set of watercolors that has not been messed up yet. And when you prove to me that you can use a watercolor set properly, I will start putting new watercolor sets out there in our watercolor basket. The first thing you need for watercolors is what ingredient? Water. Gotta have water. Now, you need to make sure there's plenty of water on your brush. When your brush is loaded with water, pay attention first. You're going to put a couple of drops of water into that paint tub. Now, if I don't mix this up, it's kind of like when you make Kool-Aid. You put the sugar in there, you put the powder in there. What does it taste like if you don't stir it? It tastes like nasty.
I know.
So you need to make sure you stir that water in that paint dish. If you get too much water, that's called a flood. All we want is a nice little puddle. Now I've made sure and stirred this up good enough that now I can start adding the watercolor. I'm just applying it. You do not scrub it on there. You're not trying to cover up the oil pastel. You're just trying to paint over it. No, you paint over it. Do you see how it's not sticking to the oil pastel? Okay, now should I rinse my brush off before I go back? Yes. So before I can use yellow after green, I need to rinse it off. Then how much water should I add? A puddle or a flood? Should I make sure it's stirred?
Yes.
Should I scrub it onto the paper?
No.
Does anybody have any questions? Are you going to paint the background?
No.
Yes.
I am.
Are you going to paint this part of the turkey? Yes. Are you going to paint on other people's paper?
No.
Because you have problems with that.
He said that was one. Yeah.
Tissue? I've got paper towels. Does it look like I mixed up my red very well? No, not very well. I did it on purpose so you could see. Do you see how my paint tray is still clean?
Yeah.
Now, which one of these reds do you like better?
On the right one.
Exactly. I hope this is recording. Yes? Yes. Try not to get them on you, though. If it gets on your hands, it's okay. Your skin's good. You forgot your feet. Go back and add your feet and then just paint different colors over it.
How am I gonna do that?
Hmm?
How am I gonna do that?
You just paint over it like this.
All I need to do is brown.
Well, why did you only do brown? I don't know. But we're doing them unrealistic. Remember? Abstract. Abstract. Go make it fun. How many of you have ever seen a blue turkey?
No. Oh, in real life.
Well, guess what? You are today. I'm painting them blue.
Yeah, you have ever. Entrance is just. We can't make
Uh, what happens if you use all the puddle in your paint? Should you add more? Yes. Yes. So you can start adding paint. Oh, make sure you have water in your brush. And you need to make sure you get some paint out there. But don't dig it out. Should we dig the paint? No.
We have to, always sing. You supposed to be sharing the style. I would pick this one. I can try it. No, it's not
I think we're getting too loud.
It's supposed to be water and water.